To get started, you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and prepare your muffin tin with cupcake papers that you spray lightly with a little bit of oil, just to make it easier to get the muffins out of the papers. Assemble the wet ingredients. 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, 3/4 of a cup of vegetable oil, and 1/2 can of pumpkin. Now, if you wanted to use your whole can, you can just double your recipe. For the dry ingredients, we're using 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, I'm adding a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'm also adding my pumpkin spice ingredients, which is 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and just a pinch of ground cloves. And I'm going to take the time to whisk those together so that all of those ingredients are well distributed. Next, combine the wet and dry ingredients and mix that together until it's combined. Now, you could add some things to this muffin recipe if you'd like a cup of raisins or 1/2 cup to 1 cup of walnuts. Today, I'm just making the plain muffins with a nice crunch topping. And you can see that the batter is thick. Set aside the pumpkin muffin batter and combine the ingredients to make the crunch topping. To make the crunchy topping, you're going to mix 1/4 cup of butter that you've cut into tiny bits with 1/4 cup of light brown sugar, 1/4 cup of oatmeal, and 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. Get in there with your fingers and mix it all together until you have little bits that you can sprinkle easily across the top of your muffins. Fill your muffin cups equally. I like to use a scoop for this. I find that it helps me to keep my portions consistent. Divide the crumble topping on top of each of the muffins. Then place your muffins into your 350 degree preheated oven for 20 to 25 minutes until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Cool your muffins in the pan for 10 minutes and then turn them out onto a wire rack to finish cooling. Let's take a look at the finished muffins. See that spraying the papers made them so they didn't stick. Ooh, I'm losing some of the delicious yumminess. Let's break it open. You can see the moist texture. And of course, we need to take a taste. Delicious.